Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is about my heroes tier list or the old heroes tier list. But before that, please subscribe and like this video. Also, if you like this game and want to download, please let me introduce you the best app store where you can download this game. It is Huawei Appgallery. Huawei Appgallery has a giveaway activity that gives euros coupon which you can use it on buying in-game items and packs. Huawei Appgallery will conduct an activity every week. For this week activity, I will post it on our upcoming video this coming Thursday or Friday. Let me teach you first on how to download the Huawei App Gallery and how to join the App Gallery Discord channel. First is the downloading the Huawei App Gallery. Go to the description of this video and click the link of Huawei App Gallery. Then at the upper left side, click the arrow to download and wait for it to finish and install. And for joining Appgallery Discord channel, still check the description on this video and click the link of the description or the Discord channel, then fill up the form on the screen. Like on the video. Put the language you desire, then the name of game primitive era. After that, you can now see the primitive era channel and join the activity. If you want to join the activities, please register your app gallery to the participating countries like European Union, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. If you have some question about Huawei App Gallery and their activities, please contact who you want on Discord. She is one of the Huawei App Gallery representatives. Let's proceed to our topic. Last week I tackled about the introduction of heroes or the basic knowledge about this, and today I will make a list or tier list of the old heroes as far as I can. These are the heroes I will tier listing now, and this list is only based on my opinion according to their combat skills, damage, and special abilities, and also based on their stats. So, before we continue, I will warn you this. If you already watched some videos of other creators and my tier list didn't match on their tier list, I'll start by saying sorry if I can't meet your standards or the standards of other creators, because this list is just based on my opinion about their skills and based on my use of these heroes in the actual battle. I will only like to give you some idea on selecting best heroes. I will tier them out in 4 tiers: Gold, S tier, A tier, B tier, and C tier. Without further ado, let's continue. Let's start to this hero, Bestial Huntress Elroy. Most of us players don't like Bestial because he is only good for hunting creatures like wild and barb. Even Bestial's second skill has a 50% chance to deal damage, but the damage she can deal is only an average. And she have a special skill, the fifth skill, which reduce enemies damage, and her eighth skill is an additional damage, but overall assessment of this hero is not good on battle. She only good for hunting wild creature. In this part, I will put him or her on tier C. Our next hero is Sweetie Totem Parkash. At the early part of this game, I really like Totem to be on my elite queue. It's because his skills are really good. Like his second skill that can deal more damage and has a high chance to penetrate his fifth skill. Also deal high damage on enemy and reduce enemy's attack. He is good for leading a front laner. And his 8 skill still have a special skill weekend that can reduce enemies' damage. He is really a good front laner. But as for the new heroes release and also in the middle of this game, the developer released the new research. The skills of Totem is not so usable now. That's why I put him on tier C. Our next hero for the list is White Lion Morin. White Lion is good hero. His second skill have high chance to deal damage than other heroes and also deal more damage. His fifth skill even it's only deal average damage, but it will hit two enemies. But his eighth skill need one round to cast but have good damage since it hit three enemies squad, but this is not enough to put him on the high tier on our list. It's because his skills don't have special ability and many new melee heroes better to him. That's why I put him on the tier B. Let's proceed to inspiring Warcry Ahana. Ahana is a range hero but good to put on front or mid row because of her skill range. Her skill range is only 3 if she put on the back row, her skill only hit on the front row of enemy squad. The damage of her skills is not so good and only her second skill has a high percentage of chance to prune. But her 8th skill had a special ability to suppress enemies' action. That's why I put her on the B tier. It's because of his special ability on preventing enemy from acting. Next is Executioner Kata. Executioner is good at the early time of this game, like Totem. Executioner's second skill has high chance to deal high damage or percentage of damage. His fifth skill have special ability of reducing enemies' defense. And the eighth skill also have high percentage of chance at early time of this game. His fifth skill really an OP or make him overpower because of damage dealt and reduced defense, but as I said earlier, because of the research, especially the dodging ability in the skill defense buff, his special ability is not really good on this time. So that I put him on tier B. The next hero is the favorite of almost of the player, the hero Alpha Wolf Audion. Many players, especially those who can't complete the lineup of their Elite March queue, use this hero. Because no doubt he is a good hero in terms of skill like skill damage of his second, fifth, and eighth skill chance of his second and fifth skill, and most especially is his special ability, the suppress ability, that can prevent enemy from acting. But this hero is nothing can do when Babak casts his skill like the silence. Alpha Wolf is easily affected by Babak's skill. That's why even he is one of the favorite of many players of this game, I can't put him on a S tier, so I can only put him on a tier A. That's because of his weakness. Next is Serene Killer Yokashi. I put Serene on tier A cause he is a special troop hero, and I can't put him on a tier S since his skill is not good than the other specific troops heroes. He only have one skill good for battle. That is his fifth skill. His fifth skill will reduce enemy skill damage, which this skill is so important in battle like the skill attack and skill defense stats. And he also have cavalry battle speed stat. The skill that make him on lower tier is his second skill, which only have 30% chance to deal average damage. Next hero is Tash Shield, Hoton. Hoton is good for infantry if you don't have the new heroes for infantry or the S heroes. What's good to him? His second skill deal high damage to enemy and reduce their attack. This is so useful for infantry since infantry is well known as a tanker. His fifth skill is also important because it give buff to squad that reduce damage taken. The eighth skill also is really good if this skill will cast in early round like 2 or 3, but this skill only casts on 4th, 5th, and 6th. So this skill will not so good. So I put him on tier A on my tier list. Let's proceed to Daughter of Ocean Tusa. Tusa is good for archer. She have a good skill chance with 50% and 40% on each skill and also deal high damage. This make her an all-time favorite of the archer user at the time that Deadly Dancer and other archer heroes not yet come out. Her second skill deal a higher damage than other heroes. Her special ability of her fifth skill and eighth skill make her usable on battle. This increased damage of her squad and increased enemies damage taken and real is really a good ability. But can't put her on tier S since the new heroes is far good to her. This is the reason I put her on the tier A list, like I do on Soto. Speaking of Soto, she is our next hero. Soto Blade Nitya is good and the best hero among the universal heroes. Her skills even we can see that the chance is not so high but in battle we can notice her skill will prompt often and deal high damage to enemy. If we read her skills we will not so impressed of her damage, especially on second and fifth skill. But when we see the battle report, we can tell that she is a great hero among all universal heroes. Her second skill only damage 149 times 2, it's about 2 or 300%, but nothing compared to her 8th skill which deal over 400%. Even she is a great hero, I only put her on tier A or A tier. Since the hero or other hero like the specific hero and his hero are the greatest heroes among them. If I put her on his tier, it will be mean that she is as good as the is hero or season heroes. Next and the last hero is Jadeite Hammer Babak. Babak is not so good hero in terms of his skill chance to cast or even on damage deal. Only his second skill has a high chance to cast but only deal minimal damage. His 8th skill can deal high damage but the chance to cast is so low. It's only 30%. But his 5th skill has special ability. The ability to silence the enemy preventing them to cast a skill. And also deal damage above average. If we also really consider his skill, we can see that he is a great hero. If we consider his ability, it's almost the same ability to Alpha Wolf Suppress. The thing that make him special or in great hero is his enlightenment or extra skill from ancestral hunting item. This item give him squad's attack, defense, and HP, depend on the level of this extra skill. Also has high skill chance and damage. The silence ability also has a high chance to trigger. His extra skill makes Babak an OP and I put him on Ace tier. He is the only universal or old hero I listed on Ace tier. Actually, there are two heroes have extra skill but I didn't include those hero on this list since this list is for all free heroes, not included the paid heroes or those heroes available only to those who purchase them. Take note, my tier list is only for free heroes. Next time or next week, I will tier list these heroes, the new specific troop heroes. So stay tuned on our channel and discover more lists next time. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Babush!